You ever get that feeling? That you're just one simple tactic away from a huge breakthrough for your business? Well, that's exactly what we're digging into today, those total game changers, from a tiny AI prompt tweak all the way to a full-blown multi-million-dollar empire.
So let's just ask it straight up. Are you? Because, a lot of the time, the secret isn't some brand new, super complex strategy. Sometimes it's just a simple idea or a free tool that's been hiding in plain sight the whole time. And we're about to uncover some of the absolute best ones out there right now.
All right, here's the game plan. First, we're going to supercharge your AI. Then, we'll look at how to find customers without spending a dime. After that, it's all about sharpening those core skills you need for growth. And we'll wrap it all up with a literal blueprint for building an empire.
Okay, first up, supercharging your AI. Look, this isn't just about using AI anymore. This is about getting a real, tangible edge by making these tools work way smarter and a whole lot harder for you. Now, check this out, because it's kind of wild. This experiment from Mark Maria found that being polite to ChatGPT can actually make it perform worse. I know, right? When he drops the please and thank you and just gave it direct, no fluff commands, the AI came back with way better, more creative, and more useful results. It's such a simple switch, but the impact is huge. Seriously, give it a try.
And that's just the beginning. I mean, people are out there building actual AI agents with just one prompt, or generating like 150 grand for a local pizza place using AI to go viral on TikTok. And get this, creating months of social media content just by having AI rewrite what's already working for top influencers. The possibilities are absolutely massive.
And speaking of smart tools, how about we save a ton of money on them? Lian Lim pointed out that automation platforms like N8n are awesome, but they can get pricey. We're talking over $100 a month once you start really using them. Well, his workaround is just brilliant. Self-hosted. Basically, you run the software on your own server. And just look at the difference. That one move takes your cost from $100+ all the way down to about $5 a month for unlimited workflows. That's a no-brainer.
Okay, section 2. This one's all about finding customers for free. Yeah, free. Forget about sinking money into ads. These are strategies for building your very own zero-budget growth engine. Just take a look at that number, 120 million. Let that sink in for a minute. Now, what if I told you that's not revenue, it's not views, it's not impressions? What if that was a list of potential customers you could get your hands on, like right now, for free?
You heard me. Ronak Yadush shared a method to scrape, which is just a fancy word for automatically pulling, the public contact info of 120 million local businesses straight from Yelp, for free. If you run an agency or a SaaS company that sells to local businesses, think restaurants, plumbers, you name it, this isn't just a list. It's an absolute goldmine.
Here's another one that's just so simple and so good. You want a quick SEO win? Okay. Find a Reddit post that's already ranking on Google for a keyword you care about. Then jump in and write a genuinely helpful comment and just casually drop your brand name in there. Get a couple of friends to upvote it, and boom, you're siphoning off super targeted traffic.
And hey, do not sleep on Pinterest. Sakshi Singh Kushwaha is showing how it can be an insane driver of sales for affiliate marketing and e-commerce. We're talking a potential $23,000 a month. Yeah, it is so much more than a place for recipes and dream kitchen ideas. Okay, so we've covered tools, we've covered platforms. Let's switch gears and talk about you. Because sharpening your core skills, like copywriting, that's the real foundation. That's what creates sustainable long-term growth. I absolutely love this advice from pro copywriter Svet Dimitrov. He says to treat AI like an intern. It's a fantastic assistant, right? Super powerful, but you can't just trust it to run the show. It will literally make up facts and studies. You, the human, you're still the boss. You have to fact check and make sure the final product is good. So this is all about leveling up your own game, getting beyond what that AI intern can do. The real pros, they always start with one single big idea. They back up their claims with real sources you can actually check. And here's my favorite tip of the bunch. Read your copy out loud. It's the fastest, easiest way to hear where it sounds clunky and unnatural. It makes your writing connect on a whole new level.
All right, let's bring it all home. Our final section, the blueprint for an empire. This is where we go from these individual tactics to a high-level game plan for building a real, scalable business.
So we've got two different paths laid out here.
On one hand, Palash Khan shows how you can turn $100 into a $10,000 a year side hustle. Pretty cool. But then, there's the big one. Alex Suzuki's playbook for a potential $7.3 million empire, built mostly on your time and the right tools.
And this is how it all connects. Suzuki's whole 35-step plan really boils down to these 5 stages. You start with a solid foundation, using AI for branding. Then you build a content engine. Remember that AI rewriting tweets trick? Then you automate everything, from posting to messaging. You funnel all those leads into an email sequence that sells a course. And finally, you just reinvest the profits to scale up. It's a complete working system.
So yeah, we've covered a ton of ground here, right? From tiny little AI tweaks to these massive business blueprints. But the thing is, the real key, and the source material says this over and over, it's not just about knowing this stuff, it's about actually going out and doing it.
Because information without execution is totally useless. Every single win, every case study, every cool hack we've looked at today, it all started with someone deciding to just try something. The path to growth is always, always paved with action.
So that really just leaves one last question for you. Think back on everything we've just covered. The AI hacks, the free leads, the copy skills, the big blueprints. Which one of those are you going to implement first?